Chapter 48. Those things are generically the same which fall in the same category as, for example, all things under substance, and in the same way with the other 9 categories. Order must know that in all there are 10 categories or most general genera to which every absolute term is referred. There are as follows: substance as, for example, stone; quantity as, for example, 2, 3; relation as, for example, father, son; quality as, for example, white, black; place as, for example, in Damascus, and this indicate of place; time as, for example, yesterday, tomorrow, and this is indicative of time; state as, for example, to be wearing of a clock; position as, for example, to be standing, to be sitting; action, for example, to burn; person, for example, to be burned. Those things are generically different, which fall into different categories. Now, man and horse are generically the same because they both belong to the category of substance, but man and knowledge are generically different because man belongs to category of substance while knowledge belongs to that of quality. Those things are specifically the same which belong to the same species and agree in their essence. Peter, for instance, and Paul both belong to the same species, that of man. On the other hand, those things are specifically different, which differ in species, that is, in their essence, as, for example, man and horse. The Holy Fathers, however, use generically the same and specifically the same for the same species, for the same things, namely for things which are consubstantial, that is to say, are hypostases belonging to the same species. Things are hypostatically the same when two natures are united in one hypostasis and have one compound hypostasis and one person, as in the case of soul and body. Those things are hypostatically and numerically different, which, by the combination of the antecedents, have set apart as distinct the peculiarity of their own hypostasis. Or in other words, those things which differ from one another in their antecedents and have their existence individually. An example would be the individuals Peter and Paul, for the latter is one and the other and the former another.